Today is Wednesday, June 8th, and it's 2:25 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the 1 hour time frame for the US dollar Canadian dollar spot pair. Ticker symbol is USD/CAD. And as of the time of this recording, price is trading at about $1.25. And what I'm showing here is this is the current 1 hour candlestick right here. The white line represents my entry price of $1.25. And I do have a 12 pip stop, a 12 and a half pip stop, which is identified by this red horizontal line right here. So in the event that my assessment is incorrect and price falls below this, I'll have my stop in place to close out the trade for a minimum loss of about maybe $12, $13. And on the profit side, of my initial target is a 4x risk to reward. So if I'm risking 12 and a half, I'm looking to make 50 right here. So this is my measuring tool right here. So if I pin it up right here, it sees the pip size is 0.00123. It's not really, there it is. So I had it on 123 and a half. But right here, so if I scroll it up to the top, then it's a measure of 0.0050. So that's about a 50 pip. The reason I got into a long position here, in addition, I have a local support resistance level of $1.26, noted by this yellow horizontal line. So price fell right here. It got rejected, right? So as price was running up, it got rejected here at resistance and started fading towards the downside, starting on what is that, June 7th. And since then, prices leveled off to the point where it's just been consolidating for the past few days. And what I'm referring to is this just, price has just been ranging inside this area right here. And now that price has made multiple attempts to go lower, price seems to be rebounding very convincingly. So now price is above my entry price right here. So that's why I'm looking to take profit up here, because if momentum can't get that high, then at least initially I'll be able to hopefully get out of the trade at this point right here. So if I click on active trader, since entering the trade, I only entered with one mini lot or 10,000 units. The trade is up $5.23 since entering this trade maybe 10 minutes ago, maybe. So that's it. That's the rationale for this long position and the status of this trade. So if I click on the trade tab, so here's the mini lot right here. And if I open this up, I got into the trade at 2:13. So a little over 10 minutes ago, I got into this position. So for the purpose of time, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pause it, and then I'll pick it up hopefully in a few hours. And you know, the trend towards the upside continues, and you know, the profit will grow a little bit more. So I'll go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back. So just a quick update. Today is Thursday, June 9th. It's 11:52 a.m. Eastern Time, and the US dollar Canadian dollar pair is still trending towards the upside. And what's showing here is that price earlier pierced above 8x risk to reward or 100 pip level. So again, my entry price was 1.2555, and right now price is slightly below, but it is 0.01, so that's equal to 100 pips right here where this level is. The 6x risk to reward is right here, 4x risk to reward is right here, and my entry price is here. I've moved my stop above my entry price, so I'm guaranteeing a profitable trade at this point. So my stop is now above my entry price, which my stop was initially 12 and a half pips down here. So again, as I had mentioned, I would start walking my stop level up. So I'm probably going to walk up my stop even further. What I'll do is I'll create an alarm just to let me know if price falls below the local support resistance level, and then I'll move my stop up to the 4x level. I don't want to move up too high because, again, I don't want to have, even though this is a small mini lot, market makers could possibly see orders stacking up down here, and what they'll probably do is come down here, close everyone out, and only to run it right back up. So I just want to avoid that superstitious, I don't know if it's superstitious, but anyway, my stop is right here. And if I open up active trader, the trade is up about $77 altogether since entering this position the other day. And I think above here, this was a $80 profit level. So again, small position, one mini lot or 10,000 units. So if I had taken, let's say, 5 lots, then that would have been times 5. Or a standard lot is 10, so that would be a multiplier of 10. So that's the status. I'll go ahead and pause it again, and I'll pick it up hopefully in a few hours. And what may possibly occur is consolidation at this level, or maybe a retest of support, and then consolidate, and then hopefully it continues running much higher. But I'm looking to get at least, if not 8x, 10x risk to reward, and then I'll probably close it out at that point. So this way, if there's consolidation, I don't want to be a part of that, all that sideways action. So I'll go ahead and pause it again, and I'll be back. So just a quick update, it's 12:40 p.m. From the 30-minute time frame, price is still working its way towards the upside. However, going into the afternoon session, this appears to be a consolidation. So we might see price starting to cool down or pull back a little bit. If there is a pullback, it potentially could come back down to retest support right down here at 1.262. Hopefully it doesn't fall that far down. But I do have my take profit level right here at 10x risk to reward, which is 1.268. So right here, I have my entry price. So this measuring tool, if I pin it to the pip, so it's 125 pips. Right here, 0.0125. That's if I get closed out at this level. But here, 8x would have been a good exit point as well, because that's 100 pips. Here at 10x, that's 125. So just to double check, right here, I had initially marked up at 12.5 pips as my stop. So if I was my risk reward was 8 times 8, then that's the 100 pips right there. And if I'm able to close that out at 10x, right? So I was risking 12.5 times 10. It's 125 pips is what I have pegged for this 10x risk to reward level right here. But in any case, I'm anticipating, again, a consolidation heading into the afternoon session just to cool down, because this has been a very strong push towards the upside. So of course, price can't go vertical. It's got to cool down and consolidate and all that stuff. So I'll go ahead and pause it again. Hopefully the next update is that price does close me out at 10x. Otherwise, I'll just sit back and move my stop here at 4x. Anything above 4x is a profit for me. But I was fortunate enough to capture or enter this trade before the breakout, and I got into this trade right here back on yesterday at 2 o'clock, almost 24 hours ago. So that's the status. I'll go ahead and pause it again, and I'll be back. It's currently 1:33 p.m. and you can see that from the 30-minute time frame, price is still trending towards the upside, and it's come close to getting above the 10x risk to reward level here. So that's the good news. The bad news is that I'm out of the trade. I got out of the trade based on this 30-minute red candlestick. The way it was pulling back, it looked like it was going to fall below 8x risk to reward and continue further towards the downside. I mean, this was a strong push down. Considering the strong move towards the upside, I thought this was the start, that there wouldn't be any consolidation and it would just spike down. Because of that, I had a take profit level here at 8x, and subsequent to getting closed out, of course, price reverses and is now potentially testing, breaking above my 10x risk to reward. But in any case, this was a profitable trade. I didn't think it was going to happen this quickly or this suddenly. I thought it was just going to, over a longer period of time, it was just going to work its way up like this. I didn't think it was going to go like almost vertical, but I'll take it. It's still a win. And if I show trades, so this was the candlestick I got out of actually. So yeah, I mean, it wicked down below the 8x, this wick right here, and that's when I got out. And like 45 seconds after I got out, price started reversing and started working its way up. So here's my entry price down here at 1.2555 right here, and here's my exit at 1.26553. Still, it's a 8x risk to reward. It's a win. But now that I'm out of this trade, what I did was I jumped into another trade, and that involves the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, or Kiwi yen pair. So if I toggle over there, right here, I shorted a mini lot as well, just one 10,000 unit block. And we can see that price has been trending towards the downside. I'm anticipating that a further slide, or this slide will continue. So now that price is out or below my entry of 85.746, which is what I marked up right here, 85. Yeah, so if I open up active trader, it's still down. I mean, even though price is below my entry price, there is a spread of the bid and ask. So until that spread is covered, I'm still in the negative. So it's a negative $1.94 at this point. So I'm out of the dollar / Canadian dollar spot pair, but I'm in the Kiwi yen pair. So what I'll do is I'll try and record more information on this as the trade progresses, but for the time being, I'll end it for this recording involving the US dollar Canadian dollar spot pair. So until the next setup, I'll see you.